Hey guys, I'm Alex Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Today we have details for the next season in Pokemon Go, which is called Memories in Motion. This is going to be on Tuesday, March 3rd at 10 a.m. all the way through June 3rd at 10 a.m. local time. There's a lot of new things that trainers can do every single day during an event or when there's no event. And also some updates and some new Pokemon. We also got details about the month of March, but that's gonna be in a separate video. So my suggestion is you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. So when that video comes out, you'll be the first to check out what's happening in the month of March. But until then, let's dive in to the season of Memories in Motion. Starting with this season, we're going to have some updates for Pokemon Go Effect that will take effect. They will include the event pacing will be adjusted to a more regular schedule. So I think that means like whatever event we're gonna have, the scheduling is gonna be consistent. And I'm assuming events are gonna start on Tuesday and end on Sunday. Pokemon Go weekend events will move to Saturdays local time. We have noticed that community days, max battle days, and raid days, and other weekend events have all been scheduled for Saturdays only. So that means you're free on Sundays, or you could just request time to not work on Saturdays and just work on Sundays, or just have the whole weekend off just to like play Pokemon Go on Saturday and chill on Sundays. Pokemon Go events will move away from pay tickets to event Go passes. This could be a good or bad thing because you don't have to pay for all these unnecessary time researches or these unnecessary nonsense, but Go passes are gonna be coming in to kind of give you some more exclusive stuff, which I think is pretty cool. You're just gonna be too tempted to purchase deluxe versions, and I think they're not gonna be cheap. And later this season, trainers will have access to an in-game event calendar with the latest information. Obviously, we have blog posts and stuff, but if you wanna go into your Pokemon Go app and check the schedule on a calendar, that way you guys can keep track of what's happening in Pokemon Go days ahead or weeks ahead. We have this new thing called Daily Discovery starting with this event, and every day is always gonna feature something for trainers to do, whether there is an event or not. On Sundays, we have Double Time Sunday, which means trainers that drop incense or lure modules will be able to have double time on Sundays. So 2 times incense duration and 2 times lure module duration. That's like 1 hour lure modules and 2 hour incense. This is great for trainers that are just playing casually, where there's no like weekend event or just like any craziness. So that's gonna be fun. On Mondays, we're still gonna have Max Mondays. All that's gonna be the same from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, but there's something else on Mondays called Fast Track Monday, where you get 2 times Go points from past tracks for both monthly and event Go passes. So this way you can get more stuff completed from Go passes. Tuesdays, we have good news and we have bad news. Bad news is Spotlight hours are no longer gonna continue after the season starts, which means you're gonna have to do something else, which is what we have, something new. And I don't know how I feel about this, but for those of you who are trying to get like the platinum medal for showcases or just trying to get like the Pokemon PhD costume, there's a thing called Showcase Tuesday. Pokestop showcases will be active on Tuesdays, featuring up to 20 different categories. Log in to find out which Pokemon you can show off. Honestly, I forgot showcases were a thing, and yeah. Rest in peace to Spotlight hours. Luckily, we're still gonna have raid hours on Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. So all that's gonna stay the same. Whatever 5-star raid boss is gonna be featured, that's gonna be the raid boss for raid hours. There's one little update though. Raid bosses for 5-star raids and mega raids will rotate at the start of the day each week, which I'm assuming is always gonna schedule on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. I believe. If you're into PvP battles or Go battles, this is probably gonna be something fun for you to do on Thursdays because they're called Go Battle Thursdays. You get up to 4 times Stardust for win rewards, and the maximum number of sets you can play per day will increase from 5 to 10 for a total of 50 battles. And Fridays, I can't believe we're having something for Fridays. It's called Friendship Friday. It involves trades, lucky trades. Let's break it down. You get up to 2 special trades on Friday, increased chance of lucky trades for any trade, and up to negative 10% Stardust cost for trades. You also get 2 guaranteed Candy XL from trades if your trainer's level 31 or up. So if you guys are locally, like lucky friends, or you have special trades, you guys can meet up in person and do those trades, get higher chance of being lucky friends. This probably does not apply for remote trades, so you guys are gonna have to do remote trades during another time. Now, this new update is actually really sick. You get to encounter a shiny Pokemon. Okay, let me be more specific. Any evolved Pokemon in the wild can be shiny if it has already had its shiny debut in Pokemon GO. So you know how like we got shiny Bulbasaur from a community day, and the only way you can get Ivysaur and Venusaur is to evolve shiny Bulbasaur? Well, if you see Ivysaur in the wild, you may or may not get a shiny, but it is possible to get a shiny. So any evolved Pokemon in the wild, and if they have like the shiny family available, definitely check them out to see if they're shiny in the wild. That's crazy. In addition, trainers will have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon from raid battles and hatching them from eggs compared to wild encounters. I don't know if this is just like for new trainers, but I'm pretty sure it's already a thing. I just don't know if they're gonna like slightly increase the shiny odds considering that they're already shiny eligible comparing to Pokemon encounters in the wild in terms of shiny ratio. But anyway, that's something to say. And any Pokemon rescue from Team Go Rocket that has made its shiny debut can also be shiny if you're lucky. Trainers will have an increased chance of rescuing shiny Pokemon from Team Go Rocket leaders and Giovanni compared to grunts. Okay, so obviously that's not different, but it kind of sounds like at the same time, if a Pokemon is already shiny, the shadow form of that Pokemon can be shiny. So that's actually kind of cool. The special research story Pressure Rising will be available to all trainers for free starting March 3rd at 10 a.m. local time. Following the completion of Glitz and Glam special research, trainers who complete the Pressure Rising special research will earn an encounter with mythical Pokemon Volcanion. This special research will not expire, so you'll be able to complete it at your own pace. If you already accessed the GoFest 2025 special research, completing this new special research will award you Volcanion candy instead. We also know what the next community days are going to be. We have Saturday, March 14th. We have April 11th, which is also Saturday, Saturday, May 9th, and Saturday, May 16th, which is a Community Day Classic. It is confirmed that Score Bunny will be the March Community Day feature. We actually have details, but we will cover that another time. It kind of seems like Raikou is going to be one of the next few Pokemon feature for the Go Pass for the monthly thing. So if you guys get the Go Pass Deluxe version, you're also going to get some other stuff. But it seems like on March we're getting Raikou, April Entei, and May Suicune or any order. But yeah, obviously if you get the Go Pass, you're going to get some Go points to help you progress, to get some items and rewards. And I think when you hit to rank 100 is when you get Raikou. It's not going to have a special background or anything, but if you're lucky, you may get a shiny. Celebrate 10 years of Pokemon Go and 30 years of Pokemon by showing off your favorite Pokemon with the What's Your Favorite feature, which is a new camera feature in Pokemon Go. Whether it's a fit check or a new profile picture, use What's Your Favorite to take a picture with your favorite Pokemon and share it with your friends. The research breakthrough encounters actually look really good for the next season. They will include Gyarados, Honedge, Dhelmise, Sinistea, Duraludon, and Dreepy. Gyarados, it's a fully evolved Pokemon that can be shiny if you're lucky. We also have Honedge. Now that with Global Tour coming around, Honedge can be shiny, so that is something worth checking every single week, once a week. We also have Dhelmise, which is normally in raids. Sinistea, because it has two different forms, that's going to be shiny eligible. And outside of max battles, we finally get Duraludon. So that's going to be really fun. And of course, it's obviously shiny if you're lucky. So obviously you could try to hunt for an extra shiny if you want to get this evolution Archulodon, which it's not in the game right now, but that's something to hold on to just in case. And Dreepy, even though it's not shiny, it may be shiny for the next season Go Fest, and it's actually a decent ghost type. The following Pokemon will be featured in eggs for the upcoming season. In 2-kilometer eggs, we have Dunsparce, Wimpod, and Tadbulb. In 5-kilometer eggs, we have Sizzlipede, Snom, and Fidough, and more. If you have the Adventure Effect Sync 5-kilometer egg from just walking 25 kilometers a week, you can get Chingling, Happiny, Audino, and more. 7-kilometer eggs will include Galarian Meowth, Galarian Corsola, Galarian Zigzagoon, and more. And if you follow a route to get Mateo and exchange gifts, you'll get a 7-kilometer egg that'll either give you Hisuian Growlithe, Galarian Slowpoke, or the white striped form Basculin. And in 10-kilometer eggs, you'll get Dino, Honedge, Impidimp, and more. And if you have walked 50 kilometers a week and receive a 10K from the Adventure Effect sync, you're going to get Gumi, Turtonator, Toxel, and more. Bonuses for this season includes trainers level 31 and above will receive 1 guaranteed Candy XL when training Pokemon in person, 1 additional candy when training Pokemon in person, increased XP for a 7-day Pokestop spin streak, and increased XP in Stardust for a 7-day Pokemon catch streak. And if we were to look at this picture for the next season, you notice that Shadow Entei is in Shadow Raids. I think that's the next Shadow Raid in the month of May. We also got Gigantamax Pikachu, which is going to be making its Gigantamax debut either March or April. I heard it might be March 28th, but that's not yet to be confirmed. All we know is Big Boy Pikachu is coming soon. There's also brand new Pokemon. We also have Orbeetle and Flittle, which are making their Pokemon GO debut. And something that's not in the picture, but has been featured in a trailer, Orthworm, which I don't even know how that's going to be featured. It might be a raid day. It might be featured in raids for an event. It may be a field research. We have no idea. And it also kind of seems like Meltan plays a big role for this season. It might be an event where we can just open up a metal box and Meltan can be shiny unlocked. We'll just have to wait and find out. And once again, we are going to be covering details on everything that is happening in the month of March, as well as Score Bunny Community Day. So make sure you check out that video. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We will see you guys next time. Peace out.